Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to share with you the number one mistake that many self-publishing authors make when they start their journey self-publishing books on Amazon. As a ghostwriter, I have been able to gather a lot of insights as to what people do when they start approaching the self-publishing world, and people that are already in the business, that have been in the business for a long time, and they seek me, a ghostwriter, to write their books for them. I have helped hundreds of clients, whether it's people that are starting self-publishing and people that have already developed their audience as authors and have a presence online. And one thing that I've noticed is that the one thing that you cannot do if you want to go into self-publishing is write a memoir. Now, let me explain a little bit more what I mean by that. If you're going into self-publishing because you want to make a profit, then you should not go into it and write a memoir. Why? When you write a memoir, the only way that you make sales is when you have some type of community. When I've worked with clients who already have some type of an audience or a community, whether they're church leaders or they are a nonprofit director or a business owner, they already have some type of a community. They do produce some sales because a lot of people already know of them. But if you're new to self-publishing, and this is a mistake that I saw time and time again, and even when I advise my client, look, I know you're going into this for, to make a profit, you want to start making some money, and yes, your story is very powerful. However, the reality is that if you do not have an audience, people will not be searching for your story on Amazon. And not only that, a lot of people that want to go into self-publishing and want to write their memoirs, they have a specific title in mind. And that title is not optimized with keywords. So it's even worse. So what happens to your book if you publish a memoir? It's going to fall into the graveyard of books. It's not going to be found. People are not going to find your book. I know this because I did that. The first book that I ever published was a book about my life. And although I did see some success initially, it was because I was plugged into a community within my church. So a lot of people bought my book. But after that, it just died out. And I remember that years ago when I did that, I believe it was 2017 or 2018, that I published my first book. I went into it not so much for the profit, but I really wanted to help other people, help women, and in sharing my story. And yes, it was effective in that way, but sales tanked after a few months. So if you go into self-publishing, the better way, if you want to go in it with a business mindset and you want to make money, you want to make sales, the best approach is to look the other way. Look in the direction of the mundane life. What do I mean by that? Inside your life, inside your day-to-day, there are things that you do that for you, they may seem insignificant, but may be so powerful to other people. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. I'm a ghostwriter. I work with many clients on a day-to-day basis. I also produce videos for YouTube. And on top of that, I develop courses for other people and myself. So I'm always constantly recording. And on top of that, I homeschool my children. So guess what? I need to be as productive as possible and as disciplined with my time as I can be. So that right there, I can already package everything that I do into a book about productivity and how to develop disciplines to automate your life so that it's easier to work in all these capacities with ease. That is something that a lot of people can buy. Why? Because I am providing a solution to a problem. There are things that to you may be insignificant, like meal prepping. You probably are a meal prep queen or king, and you can prep meals with ease. It comes easy to you, right? Okay, that right there is something that can help thousands of people. Why? Because a lot of people, they want to meal prep. They don't want to spend money outside. They want to be able to make delicious meals, healthy meals. They want to get healthy. They want to get disciplined with the foods that they consume. And meal prep can be a solution to the problem. If you can package that into a book and position it the right way on Amazon KDP with the right strategy, guess what? you can be successful as a self-publishing author going into self-publishing. If you are considering getting into the self-publishing game and you want to do so by writing a memoir, I want you to revisit that idea, and maybe the memoir can come later. But for right now, if you want to create passive income and you want to build a brand or multiple brands, build one at a time and do it around something that you already know. Do it around struggles that you have been able to overcome. Think about the ways that you can help people. Think about the ways that you already help people. And if you want to take it a step further, start thinking about how you can develop an audience, whether it's by creating a YouTube channel or a podcast, something very simple, nothing too complicated, so that you can position yourself to sell books successfully. There are no sales if there isn't an audience that's searching for what you are offering. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. God bless.